Hi everybody, how you doing? This is Tracing Roots and Telling Tales Tuesday, Genealogy with Donna, and this is episode 33. Good. So, we're winning. Is that so exciting? What a game. What a game. And this fits in perfectly with what I was going to talk about today, which is legacies. So, let me take you back. 7 generations, actually, have listened to the Dodgers or watched the Dodgers play. One of my fondest memories is watching with my grandfather in the early 60s, sitting on the couch and listening to him explain what was going on. The Dodgers had come to Los Angeles. That was their new arrival. And so that's a memory. I don't remember watching baseball much with him. Normally it was the Friday night fights. He and my grandmother would be sitting in the den watching their big TV. And that was the only TV they had in the house, but it was in the den, and they went in there to watch the Friday night fights. But on this particular occasion, he was at my house in Whittier. My grandmother had passed away, and he was staying with us, and we got to watch that baseball game together, and that was very exciting and something I treasure as a memory. So go back more generations. I am a grandmother. I am privileged and honored to have known my great-grandmother, and her way to pass the evening was to listen to the Dodgers as she was preparing for bed and going to bed. Those games started, I believe, at 7 o'clock, and so that was perfect for her to lay in bed and listen to the game and then go to sleep after the game was over. I don't know if she was a Brooklyn Dodgers fan. She was originally from Portland, Maine, so I'm not sure when she became interested in sports or how that worked out. I never had the clarity to ask her about that. I just know that that was what she did. She had a radio by her bedside, as we all did, just to be able to listen to the game and listen to Ben Scully call it here on the West Coast. Fast forward to my being a grandmother and the grandkids coming out to the West Coast from Indiana and spending 2 or more weeks with us in the summer. We had several traditions that we did. We would take the RV up to Pismo Beach, and we would stay at Pismo Coast RV Park for a week, and we would do all kinds of things from there. We would watch the sunset from the dunes, walk into town. Grandpa would walk in early and stand in line so that he could bring us back cinnamon rolls for when we woke up. We would go to McClintock's, where they are famous for standing on the chair and pouring water into the glass that's on top of your head. They had a stuffed buffalo in their reception area, and we had other things that we did. We always went to the movies, and there were other sights and sounds that we took care of and went and saw each time we went. I believe we had 10 summers that we were able to do that, which was just a kick. And the grandkids are in their 30s now and remember us doing that. We have been privileged to have the granddaughter come with her oldest, her daughter, and see that same buffalo in the foyer of McClintock's and be scared to death and scream. It was funny, and we do have a picture of that, so that's kind of cool. She was super little. I don't even think she was 2 yet, but that was fun to take her to do the things that we had taken her mother to do. So that was kind of fun. One of the things that we did for the other week is we would spend days at the swimming pool. I was working at that point. Grandpa had the summers off. He was a football coach, so they would spend some time on the practice field up at the high school. Grandma was working, but we would take them to a Dodger game. That was every year. we took them to a Dodger game. We have pictures. I just came across that picture this week of them standing with me in front of the bougainvillea and Grandpa taking the picture. Very exciting, fun to see a picture that has you reminiscing, that has you remembering, and it's very exciting. As the Dodgers have made their way to the World Series, my grandson and I have communicated about what exciting games they have been, heart-stopping at times, and he and I have a connection just from those summers that we took them to Dodger Stadium. Hi, Shirley. How you doing? Thanks for joining in. Anyway, so it just fell in perfectly that the Dodgers had such a harrowing game yesterday. 18 innings, the most in history ever, the longest game ever, and walk-off home run. It had us winning and was very exciting. So my talking about ancestry today, it just fell in perfectly that we have 7 generations of family that have watched and followed the Dodgers, cheered for the Dodgers, cried when they lost, but are still true blue Dodger fans. Anyway, wanted to share that with you. Have a great time this week. The Dodgers are playing at least 2 more games, and they are today and tomorrow, Wednesday, and they're at 5 o'clock Pacific. Join us, will you? It'll be fun. Take care, and we'll talk next week. Bye-bye.